Filling up the 14 race bucket you need with firsts and seconds. Championship format here is 14 races, your best 14 plus 4 rounds at Pittsburgh International Race Complex. That's how we decide our champion here this year. Rosenberg came in as the championship leader only by 9 points over Aaron Cattell. So we'd like to look to extend it here. Green flag back in the air, and we're back underway at Grid Life Summer Apex at IBOC GLTC. And very quickly, Rosenberg's back on power, but it looks like Magnussen's going to keep him honest. They're only a car length and a half between the two. Almost 3 wide there as they come up past the start-finish line. First cars deeper in the field.
Yeah, the best starter I saw, the headlights on in the background. Azmat Mohammed gets around Ryan Power for the start. Emil Tabb just barely hangs on to it. Joel Morrison brave down the outside, gets around. Gets around Aaron Lichty, but it's a holdup for Matt Waldbaum. Something wrong with that car. Emil Tabb going to go around the outside and I think take a couple more cars with him. Waldbaum back to pace just a little bit, but on the back foot now has Morrison trying to sweep around the outside as drops start to fall. Oh boy.
Yeah, a little bit of raindrops here. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to really impact the grip level here, but if it stays like that for a lap or two, it might. Down the back straightaway towards turn 5. A little bit of some drivers struggling with grip leaving turn 3. But Rosenberg leads Magnussen, leads Tabb now, heading down towards 5.
Tabb is racy. He's not necessarily the best car on the brakes. Magnussen has been absolutely killing it there. Joel Morrison lunges up the inside on Waldbaum, and Hale's going to try to go around the outside with him. 2x2x2. Muhammad in the orange MR2 Spider flicks it back up the inside as a 4 run for Chatroop is going to give him another opportunity. This car's going to charge into the top 10 on this restart.
Azmat looking really racy right now, absolutely pouncing on anyone that was sleeping on the restart and charging his way up in towards the top 10. I think that is a top 10 spot he's fighting for right now with Ryan Power. And then Andy Smedegard is next on the chopping block in that FA24 86.
Yeah, that aggressive move from Muhammad actually lost him a couple spots there exiting turn number 6. He's still side by side with Ryan Power now for about 10th position as I think Smedegard was able to get back around. And Morrison, cork in the bottle, absolutely holding up the field through the entry of the carousel. It's going to give Aaron Lichty an opportunity to look to the outside. You can't do that. I'm going to quote you. He takes the outside rim around the outside of the carousel, and they're going to go side by side into the kink. Waldbaum, is he going to be brave? No, backs out.
Yeah, the size difference between the Corvette and the S2000. That Corvette's a much bigger car. Here comes Tabb on Magnussen, though, side by side towards Canada Corner. That was a big tank slapper moment for Azmat Mohammed in the orange MR2. Into Canada Corner now. Second place under fire from a much smaller car. Tabb side by side with the gold M3.
Aaron Lichty has the wick turned up on the C8 as well. He charges up the inside on Joel Morrison for Canada Corner. He's going to drag race him, but a little bit of bodywork dislodged, potentially some contact with Morrison as he loses a rear tire. He's got to tire down. A big moment for all these cars. They all get through without contact. Smedegard goes for a big ride.
Wow, that was really
that looked like a cracked rim almost as a piece of the lip missing on that thing.
I think you're exactly right, Tom. That was a great avoidance by everybody there. Kyle Hale's got trouble as well. White flag is waving, and you're right, the rim is cracked on that S2000. Unfortunate for Joel Morrison. Scary moment, but everybody got through there okay. And up in the front here, Tom, battles on.
Heavy rain into turn 1. Tabb's going to look to the inside. This is completely unknown conditions. Look how much water is on the track. All these cars have ABS. Matan Rosenberg is the guinea pig. Emil Tabb has the opportunity to repeat race 1 at Mid-Ohio where he won in mixed conditions. This ain't mixed, this is wet. This is absolutely pouring.
An absolute downpour here, and Matan's going to be the first driver to get to it, so that gives Emil Tabb an advantage. Nissan 370, Austin Hurdle going for a ride over the grass at the exit. Carlos Mendez is sideways over the crest of the hill. Matt Beck, Die Win, everybody struggling for grip there. You see the yellow and red flags out for slippery surface conditions, and it's going to be a battle of who can make it back here at Road America.
And I think it's only wet in turns 1 through 3. It might be dry as we head back towards. It sure is. Look at this. It's completely dry down into turn 5. Changing conditions for these drivers as they navigate 4 miles for the last time of Road America. It's going to be standing yellow in the last 2 corners because of Joel Morrison. So if Emil Tabb wants to get anything done, he's really got to get it done by Canada Corner.
I was saying Emil Tabb really could use another lap like that. That would have really helped his MX-5 with the amount of experience he has, but I'm not sure he's going to get it all the way around the racetrack here. Through turn 7 now, chasing a much bigger, much heavier car. Almost 1,000 pounds difference between these two cars, with the Falcon Corvette leading the way and the blue NB Miata in trail time into 8.
Yeah, in fact, fun fact for you, Matan Rosenberg weighed 3,803 pounds
at the end 1,000 pounds.
At the end of race number 3. The maximum competition weight is actually 3,800 pounds, but no one's ever actually been over that before, so they didn't know what to do, and he's just here. Look at the run that Emil Tabb has around the carousel. If he can stay brave and get a draft through the kink, he's got maybe that last braking zone. It depends on how many corners they're covering Joel Morrison with.
Yeah, here we go into the kink into Canada corner now, but it looks like Emil Tab with one big send could get there. He's all over the back of Matan Rosenberg into Canada corner. If he's going to get it done, it's going to have to be into Canada corner. Here they come. Not quite there. No yellow at 12, though, so he could have gotten it done. Now into 13, there will almost certainly be a flag covering that station unless Joel was able to pull away. Through turn 13, Billy Mitchell-Benn. No yellow there, Tom. Here we go. Joel's gotten off track. Here comes Tab for the lead. He's going to have one more corner and it'll be a drag race.
There is no way that Miata wins the drag race, but we'll dream that it could happen. Come on, tuck it up in there and go for it. Flat shift, keep it in. And we still have a drag race for third as well. Candace 8 maybe get a run on Magnussen.
Checkered flag, and Matan Rosenberg by a smaller margin than we thought is going to pick up his 7th win of the season by half a car length over Emil Tab. Then it's Magnussen, Lichty, 3rd and 4th. 5th place, Matt Wohlbaum. That was a battle to the end, way closer than I thought it was going to be. Louis Chatroop makes it up the order.
Yeah, and in the background, Brian Power has a great run up the inside.